Good day, everybody, and welcome to this channel once more again. And please, if you are watching this video, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel, as your support is very important. I need your love, and thank you very much. Today I'm taking this video along the banks of the Might Zambezi River. As you can see, the Zambezi. Yes, the Zambezi. I'm here, as you can see, the Zambezi area. This is the area you can see here. It is Zambezi. Today I'm still on the of life as an individual here. I want to talk the the thing that's perpetrated who who do cyber torture on me always, because they always broadcast or project voices that are audible to me and to the public. In those, they use excuse to the people in order to justify their crime. As you know that this is torture. Torture is not allowed in the world, banned. So in fact, what they do is that they manipulate the people in order to justify the crime of what they are doing to me. So in fact, mostly, they always lie or tell the people that I did something illegal or something wrong. So that's why they are harassing and torturing me and exposing me like this. Since 2001. They always say that should we masturbate and get famous? As you know that in one of my videos that I made, I think I told you, and I explained to everybody, how I got into this, for these people to start torturing me and exposing and exploiting me like this, because I was working at sea in the Ministry of Fisheries as a seagoing inspector. As the sea, you know that the sea is not like a normal working place, like maybe if you work in the office, that when you knock off the 5, you go and see your families, your wife and your children. The sea is different. You go there at sea, you are cut out from everything, from your family, from your friends, from everything that is normal, which means even the sea itself, it's very unfriendly, it's very hostile, it's very dangerous. Every day you are at the risk of dying. So in fact, that kind of environment, it can affect someone mentally and psychologically. So that when you come on shore, somehow, you can start behaving in a different way, like you are not yourself. So in fact, it's that I was exposed to that environment for a long time. That's why I got affected psychologically, which means that I started manifesting, what you call symptoms of mental disorder associated with CFR. So when those things were manifesting, so it's that kind, that act or those things that I did when I was not myself, that these people talk now in order. That's what they took in order to harass and torture me psychologically, for the past 23 years since 2001. So in fact, I'll put it like this, like I'm being tortured or I'm being punished for showing symptoms of mental disorder associated with CFA. Instead, when those symptoms were manifesting, instead of the government taking me in a to rehabilitate, to receive counseling, they decided to instead to torture me psychologically using this remote neural monitor, which you know that is a spy equipment. They use satellites, to monitor people and to to broadcast the voices that are audible to the people and to you. So in fact, this is a spy equipment which is done by the state security of Namibia. When that story surfaced in Wolfsburg, which means that I don't know what people were talking and stuff like that. So instead of this, the government, to take this to go there and investigate out what really happened to that thing, then they just the rumors from the streets, and then he used those rumors, to punish me. As you can see, this thing, they broadcast voices, which means they are misinforming, and in other way they are defaming me. They are blacklisting me, which means that they have destroyed my life practically. That's why you see that even today there is nothing I can that I can say that I'm now this age. I'm now 50 years because I've been tortured for 23 years, which means that I'm kind of marginalized, misplaced in my own country. Even the refugees are better. Understand? So this is the thing that they use. I just want to tell these people that they should stop shoving unguaranteed or unwarranted insult or undeserving insults down my throat. So this thing that they use that to be kurichoka. No, I mean, sorry for using that word. Using that, should we masturbate in order to be famous? It does not mean anything. Even for that somebody who likes saying those, I don't know where he got that thing from. Maybe it's from their masters, because these guys are just like the dogs who are sent. So we have leaders there who instructed them or authorized them, to torture me. So I think that's where it is coming. So I want to tell him that he is stupid. He doesn't think. I think he didn't go to school. You know, at the time of that instance, I was a private citizen. You understand? I was not famous. So, which means that I cannot be guilty of public conduct disorder crime. No. In fact, at the time of that instance, if I was guilty, I could be just guilty of indecent exposure. And only those people who were around in that club are the ones I offended. They are the ones who had the right to take me to police and report me for indecent exposure. Not the whole Namibia, not the government. That is impossible because I was not famous. I was not a public figure. I was not held in a public. I was not a public office bearer, as you should say. So in fact, I was a private citizen. So in fact, I cannot be guilty of public conducting a disorder crime. Never. That's impossible. You can even go in the Namibian Act, you find it like that. So that is impossible. That is stupidity. I'm not guilty of that. So the one who is guilty of that is the one who took that uh, who reported that case to the people, it's the one who is who is guilty of that, whether it was the NBC, whether it was the newspapers, whether it was the government through this remote neural monitor, because they are broadcasting wherever I go all over the country. So they are saying those things. So whether it was, they are the ones who are responsible, who are guilty for that public conduct disorder crime. You know, only if I was famous, that's when I could have been guilty of that. So by this, I'm not guilty of that. No, they have misfired. So for that person who is always, announcing or telling the broadcasting that story, I should tell him that he is stupid. He should go back to school and learn properly and come back and be there. And mind you, these people when they speak publicly. These guys, they are so stupid that they don't qualify to speak in public, because most of the things that they say, you can just hear that this thing is coming from somebody who is stupid. How can you let a stupid person to speak in public? Because wherever I go there, they broadcast voices, and that voices are audible. So a stupid person, if you put it there to speak publicly, I don't know what you do. You want somebody who is stupid, to say things to to the people who are normal. You know, I don't know how to to come up with that. But I think for today I'll stop there. Thank you very much for listening, and please, I forgot to say, let's go together and say no to cyber psychological torture. It's evil, it's crime against humanity. All those people who perpetrate it should be taken to book and sentenced to life imprisonment. And thank you very much.